With this beautiful tree up in our main hall here at Government House, and with our gardens blooming and the cicadas chirping, Christmas Eve is here. And while this is marked as a happy time of the year, it can be a challenging one. And for many this year, it will be a Christmas of mixed emotions. The terrible terrorist attack at Bondi, targeting the Jewish community, has rocked us, and our hearts go out to families who are grieving, the injured who are recovering, and first responders and community members who are still reeling. And as I've talked to those affected over the past week, a recurring theme that is being expressed has been the idea that light will outshine the darkness. Earlier in the week, a rabbi to whom I was chatting in Bondi, as have many others in the Jewish community over the last few days, wished me and my family an enjoyable and happy Christmas. And it was an invitation to lean into the light that this season brings. And as we give and receive gifts and express our appreciation for our loved ones, I'm grateful for that light which I see across New South Wales, a generosity of spirit and concern for others consistently expressed through actions and service. Dennis and I saw this earlier in the year, visiting flood-impacted communities in the Northern Rivers region following Cyclone Alfred, and later with emergency service personnel in Nambucca, Southwest Rocks, Gladstone and Wauchope, following the floods that hit them hard in May. The challenge of natural disasters brings to mind those who earlier this month were hit by the fires on the central and mid-north coast, and with, sadly, the loss of one of our firefighters from the National Parks and Wildlife Service. The communities in the Riverina, mid-north coast, Arana and northwest slopes regions who we visited in 2025 were exemplars of how we look out for each other, as were the many charities and community organisations we had the honour of engaging with. Throughout the year, in award ceremonies and presentations, we were honoured to recognise the service and achievement of many in our state, people young and old, from all locations and all walks of life. It was a year when we joined with groups who were remembering decades of contribution in significant anniversaries, such as the 50th anniversary of the Australian Honours and Awards System, the centenary of women in New South Wales Parliament, the 110th anniversary of the landing at Gallipoli, and the bicentenary of the New South Wales Mounted Police. This year, there have been many examples of light, in the courage and compassion so dramatically demonstrated over recent days, and in the countless acts of service and kindness undertaken in our state every day as the year has unfolded. Courage, compassion, service, kindness. These are gifts to cherish and honour. So this Christmas, whether you are spending time with family and friends before the new year begins, or working through as our essential workers and frontline service personnel do, whether you are bracing yourself to be woken up early on Christmas morning by the excitement of small children rushing to see if Santa remembered where they lived, or whether your start to the day is more relaxed with a well-earned time to rest. However and wherever you find yourself this season, Dennis and I send our best wishes for Christmas and for a happy and a peaceful new year.